I was the only one to pick the Titans this past week. Get fucked.
So here's my locks and how poorly they've gone. Week 1, I locked the Browns against the Chiefs. Week 2, I locked the Saints against the Panthers, I believe. And the Panthers stomped them. Which that one, in retrospect, doesn't make any fucking sense. Week 3, I locked the... Let's see. I locked the Steelers over the Bengals, and they got their asses whooped. Week 5, I locked the Bucks. I took that one as an easy dub. And then I got the fired head coach lock for the Raiders the week after Gruden. And then last week, I locked the Cowboys.
Well, why'd you go and do that?
No, I don't get the strategy.
Yeah, strategy. Funny.
I've done
Screaming and crying.
Yeah, literally pissing.
I'm currently shitting myself right now.
Yeah.
Just like me, for real.
To own the libs.
Just sitting here all mushed up.
I pushed him myself.
Spent 20 minutes jammed up in a pair of jeans.
Pissed myself, so I always been dripping.
Oh, that's real. Oh, fourth down.
Why did I pick the Vikings against the Ravens last week?
I don't know. We tried to have that.
Why
same
did we
discussion.
pick? We picked the Vikings in the majority. I should have known because I picked with Noah and Steven, and that's always a terrible idea.
I don't think I picked them. I never picked the Vikings. So
The Vikings are like you don't know. Like, I don't think you can really pick if they're gonna win or not. It doesn't even matter who they're playing, and it doesn't matter what year it is.
See, I should have locked that because this season is the season of the comeback, the fourth quarter comeback for the Ravens, and it's the fourth quarter meltdown season for the Vikings. So that should have been an easy lock, and I picked it wrong.
Oh, I just love false starting on 4th and 1. That's very cool.
Although I am the only one who picked the Browns last week, so I'm happy. Anyway, I should probably do the intro. So
no.
Well,
that's been Oofsides.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
But you got a flag down.
Oofside. Everyone but the center. Offense.
Welcome to Oofsides, everybody. We're back. It's week 10. Who are you people?
Hi.
That's Garrett.
Football.
That's Steven.
Hello.
There's Noah. Yeah. It's been a weird week. I guess we could just jump right into it. Literally 12 hours after we recorded last week's show, Aaron Rodgers decided to be an idiot.
He's already an idiot, but he's an advanced idiot.
Yeah. He tested positive for COVID, and it was like, okay, that shouldn't be a big deal, except he's not vaccinated, but he's been like acting like he is vaccinated the whole time. For what it's worth, he didn't lie. He when he was asked at the beginning of the year if he was vaccinated, he said, "Yes, I'm immunized," which is a different thing. But so he ended up missing the game this week. But did y'all see what he said on the Pat McAfee show?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Where he basically said that he had taken the advice of none other than Joe Rogan for his decision to not get vaccinated. Noted medical expert Joe Rogan.
So here's the thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like, he said he took ivermectin. Now, like, one of the top spots that he's supposedly going to land on is the Broncos.
Oh my God.
So it makes sense that he's been taking it. You know, he has an exemption if he's literally a Bronco, so he can take it.
I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. It was funny though, because he did a second interview with Pat McAfee, and he mentioned like all the doctors he talked to, and Pat was like, and by doctors you mean of course Joe Rogan, right? And just put him on blast. So yeah, and he's pulling the whole I've done my research thing as if he's a fucking doctor. So
yeah, it's almost like there's people paid to do research for you because they're experts in their field.
Yeah, but I found all these cherry-picked stats on Facebook from One Freedom Eagle News, Freedom Liberty Eagle News.co.net, and I trust that more than scientists. Freedom, yeah.
Dot what? Yeah, that's stupid. So yeah, fuck Aaron Rodgers. It's funny because
that's what I've been saying.
Going into last year, I was like, I don't like Aaron Rodgers, and then over the course of the year, I was like, oh, actually, maybe I was wrong. He's kind of cool. And now I'm like, nah, fuck him. So, yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Now it's
one more thing. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Somebody who did get released though was Odell Beckham Jr. Got dismissed from 2 straight practices by the Browns, like literally the day after the trade deadline, and then the Browns cut him on Monday. Or no, I think it was prior to the game, wasn't it? But he officially cleared waivers, and now he is exploring free agency. Rumors are he's going to sign with or did he officially sign with the Rams?
I think he officially signed
did.
with the Rams.
Yeah. He had said he was going to take his time and was exploring a couple other teams. First rumored ones were the Saints and the Seahawks. The Patriots were also in the mix, but I believe he is now.
That explains why he was exploring, because he was looking at non-playoff teams.
Yeah. True.
He really said he wants to be on a contender, and he left one of the best teams in the AFC.
Well,
yeah,
he did join the Rams, so
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The thing with that though is he was, as we saw, and we'll get into in the week, like OBJ being on the field was an active hindrance for the Browns offense.
That's fair, but I see that as a good thing. So he should have stayed there.
So, yeah, it's a tough situation because I like Odell, but he just didn't work in the Browns offense. From what I understand, it's an offense based entirely on timing and really strict route running, and Odell is kind of a freelancer. He plays kind of like Antonio Brown did in his height with the Steelers, where he just kind of does his own thing, and it's on the quarterback's job to find him.
That's the thing I'm interested with when he goes to the Rams, is that he's going to do the AB thing and light the field on fire.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's going to work because Matt Stafford is a gunslinger, and that's not the kind of quarterback that Baker is, and that's not the kind of quarterback or kind of offense that the Browns run. And as we saw, like Donovan Peoples-Jones down the stretch last season and on Sunday is just a much better fit at the number 2 spot in the Browns offense. So, like, I'm bummed it didn't work out because I do like OBJ, but it was the move that needed to be made.
Yeah.
So
he'll be a lot better on the Rams.
Yeah.
Now that he's able to do his own thing with a different playbook.
Yeah. And the thing too is, like, the guy who traded for Odell got fired after that season. So, like, Kevin Stefanski basically inherited this whole situation, and just he didn't work with their offense.
Yeah.
So Browns release a little baggage, and the Rams get a shiny new toy to replace Deshaun Jackson, who actually went and signed with the Raiders to replace Henry Ruggs. So he is their new deep threat. So yeah.
Speaking of Raiders,
he's going to make one cool play and then be hurt for the rest of the season.
Yep. Dude, it's crazy how he does that. Like, every year in, like, week 3, you're like, oh man, that was a sick 70-yard touchdown to Deshaun Jackson, and then you don't hear about him for another year.
Yeah, he makes a cool-ass single-handed over-the-shoulder grab, and then he walks off the field limping, and then you don't see him for another 2 months. Rinse and repeat.
The best was the one he did for the Rams in week 1, where he caught that bomb, and then, like, after, like, 20 yards, he just got tired and gave up. He was like, I don't want to run anymore.
I don't want to do this no more, man.
Speaking of the Raiders, their 2020 draft class continues to age very well, as Damon Arnett posted a video of him pointing a gun at his camera and threatening somebody, and then he got released. So, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Good job, Raiders.
Yeah.
Not having a good year.
Yeah, when we all talked about the Raiders coming unglued and falling apart, I didn't think it was going to be like this. So, yeah.
Well, based on what I've heard, not going to be a significant loss to their defense.
Yeah, unfortunately. The Raiders are so weird because, like, none of their early round picks have worked out in the last 5 years, but they keep finding dudes like Max Crosby or oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Carl Nassib, like late in the draft, that keep working out.
Yeah.
So.
It's that gay power.
And then finally, Cam Newton is jobless no more. He has been picked up by none other than the Carolina Panthers. Cam's coming home.
That's bullshit. I still believe in Sam Darnold's supremacy.
True.
He did not get a fair shake. I think he needs. They got to put him back in.
Well, he's got a concussion right now.
Well, he always sees
that's
ghosts.
a bad excuse.
Yeah. That's. They're just making stuff up because he can see the air like Dale Earnhardt, but he calls it ghosts. He can see where the ball's supposed to go.
Sam Darnold is so good at football that he sees the players that aren't there, but unfortunately, he doesn't see the ones that are running in front of his passes all the time.
He's just nerfing himself. He knows he's too good.
Yeah,
he's giving the other team a head start, but the problem is the rest of the team doesn't. They're not on board with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's trying to take it easy on him.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see Cam back in Carolina though. So
I just love, obviously I'm in North Carolina, so I know a lot of Panthers fans. And I love all the guys who are just blaming it on him when they sort of had their downfall, and now they're like, "Oh yeah, I love Cam Newton. He's my guy."
Should have never got rid of him.
Yeah.
So hopefully, manages to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of Jets quarterbacks, might as well just get right into Week 9 wrap-up, starting with Thursday night's game. The Colts beat the Jets 45-30 in a scoregami game. But the major story was Mike White looked fucking awesome on their first 2 drives, and then he hurt his wrist because the Jets aren't allowed to have anything nice.
Yep.
And for what it's worth, Josh Johnson, who I've heard that name before, but I can't remember where, came in and was 27-41 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and an interception. So maybe it was Zach Wilson was the problem.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a Mormon.
That's so hilarious though, because their second overall draft pick didn't work out, and
yeah,
they could be very well in a position to draft high again.
So I just looked up Josh Johnson. Oh boy. Okay. So first off, he went to San Diego and got drafted in the 5th round in 2008. Okay, I did not even realize he's 35 years old. Here are his teams. So he was with the Bucks for 08-11. And then he was on the off-season / practice squad for the 49ers in 2012. Then went to the Sacramento Mountain Lions of the UFL. And then he went to the Browns, and that was his 2012. 2013, he was on the Bengals. 2014, he was back on the 49ers. 2015, practice squad / off-season for the Bengals and Jets, and then moved on to the Colts' actual roster before going to the Bills. Off-season / practice squad for the Ravens in 2016 before ending that season on the Giants. Texans in 2017, off-season / practice squad for the Raiders in 2018 before being on Washington's actual roster. Then going to the San Diego Fleet of the AAF in 2019 before getting picked up by the Lions that year. Then played for the LA Wildcats in the XFL last year, back to the 49ers, and now is on the Jets.
What a cycle.
Holy shit.
He's had a ride.
Yeah. The other story,
dealing with like housing in that situation.
Yeah,
he lives in a van by now.
Yeah, like a
I was gonna say, I hope he just stayed in hotels. The other thing was the Jets cannot stop anybody running. Jonathan Taylor had 19 carries for 172 yards. Nyheim Hines had 6 carries for 74 yards. And Carson Wentz just kind of did his own thing and threw for 270 yards and 3 touchdowns. So,
yeah, at least Wentz didn't do Wentz things and, throw a pick that just sails like a wounded duck through the air.
Yeah.
Or did he?
No, he didn't have any interceptions. I think he's only thrown like 2 interceptions on the season. They've just been really funny interceptions.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna go out and say that. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank right now. Zach Wilson is a bust because Zach Wilson's problem is he won't take the easy throws. He's like, no, I want to chuck it downfield. And Josh Johnson and Mike White just like execute the offense and take the easy passes, which is what Robert Saleh wants to do. So,
hey, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Zach Wilson's a bust, and I think he should get out of New York and go to the Steelers or something. I don't know. I think that might be a good team for him. Maybe.
God damn it. But yeah, they might have found a hidden gem in Mike White, depending on how it goes this week, because he was named the starter for Week 10. So, and that's that. Moving on to the Giants beat the Raiders 23-16, and pain. That's all I'm gonna say, because the Raiders are coming unglued. And Derek Carr threw 2 really ugly interceptions, and then had a game-losing fumble at the end. So
yeah, the Giants are weird. They beat the Saints and they beat the Raiders this season, who are both teams who probably could run mid-pack in their respective conferences.
Do you think Derek Carr fumbled it because his eyeliner got in his eyes and he doubled over?
No, I think he just has really small hands.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. He's done the thing where you like dive for the end zone and then fumble it through the end zone. He's done that like 3 times. It's
just
bad.
Hold the ball, stupid.
Yeah, just slide.
Just put stickum on your gloves.
Spider
True.
trap.
Just imagine him trying to throw it and it's just stuck to his hand. Like SpongeBob trying to quit his job and his hat stuck to his hand.
Yes. Oh my god, dude! That's like whenever I watch Teddy Bridgewater play, I'm like, how do you throw with gloves on? It is so hard to throw a football with gloves on.
That's how we bring back defense to the NFL. Is we make every quarterback wear oven mitts.
That's gonna be like a bunch of just short.
Oh no! I mean, that's just how Jason Pierre-Paul's been playing with one of his hands for the last couple of years.
Oh, real explosive player though.
really likes to blow up the offense.
Yeah. Anyway,
gotta hand it. All right.
Yeah. All right. We gotta move on. Yeah. What's fun? I think the Raiders are still leading the division though, which is funny. So.
Yeah, because all the teams in the division are mediocre.
Yep. Falcons, Saints. The Saints are the yo-yo team this season because they literally alternate wins and losses every season or every week. But they're 5-3 because one of those losses fell on their bye week. So it was destiny that they weren't going to win. Yeah, you can look it up.
Oh yeah, math checks out. Yeah, you're right.
That said, the Falcons almost Falcons and gave up. They blew a 24-3 lead in the fourth quarter.
Oh no!
I think so. Yeah.
The Saints scored 22 unanswered in the fourth quarter, and then Cordero Patterson bailed him out, catching that long bomb down the right side of the field, and then Younghoe Koo kicked the Falcons to a victory.
It was 24-6 before they tried to blow it.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Matt Ryan did his usual thing of throwing for 300 plus yards. Trevor Siemian actually had a pretty good game too.
I feel so bad for Matt Ryan because he's so damn good, but he's been stuck on that god awful team forever.
Yeah, he's Stafford, but like with a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah. And well, what happened?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm watching football.
I thought you were freaking out about Matt Ryan for a second.
Oh, I am. I just love Matt Ryan. Let's go, Matt Ryan. Love the Matt Ryan.
Go score a touchdown. All right.
Love the Matt Ryan.
I just want to imagine an alternate universe where Matt Ryan goes to like the Titans or something. That's just a little bit more competent than the Falcons, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get Julio Jones back that way.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was that game. Good job, Falcons. You unfalconed at the last second. Let's talk about the meme game.
Yeah.
The Jacksonville fucking Jaguars beat the Buffalo Bills 9-6.
2017 all over again, baby. They won the fucking playoff game the same damn way.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, who picked this game, huh? Who
Nobody.
got laughed at for picking the Jags to win, huh?
I'm so mad about that.
Well,
I'm literally sweating with anger.
the big player in this game is the Josh Allen versus Josh Allen experience. We had 3 turnovers by the Bills. 3 of them all went to Josh Allen. He had an interception, a fumble recovery, and he also had a sack. But he just the Jags had no right winning this game.
No,
but they pieced together a pretty good defense for this game because a bunch of players they've had for a long time finally stepped up and made some big plays.
We gotta take a look at curbing Josh Allen on Josh Allen crime.
Yeah, honestly. Trevor Lawrence, what a game, man. 15-26 for a whopping 118 yards.
We can say this, though. Every game that they've used the running game a lot more than the passing game, they pretty much have won. Yeah. So, as long as he doesn't throw 50 passes, I think they're in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence did get hurt, and CJ Beathard had to come in for a couple plays.
Yeah, Beathard did come in.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Josh Allen, though, with his 31 of 47, 264 yards, and no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And also, we got to add to the memes in this game, because not only did we have some Josh Allen on Josh Allen action, the Jacksonville Jaguars won their first game on American soil in 420 days.
When the score is 6-9.
Was the score 6-9?
That is
this
the most.
Team, the Jags are just the most meme team that's ever existed because they have nothing but meme quarterbacks. They had a coach whose last name was Malarkey for a while.
Now they have Urban Meyer.
Yeah,
grinding on college women.
Hanging out with someone's granddaughter.
Yeah.
And then their illustrious meme quarterback lineage of Blaine Gabbert, Blake Bortles, Nick Foles, Gardner Minshew, Mike Glennon, and now Trevor Lawrence. I love this team.
Trevor Lawrence looks like that, huh?
He really does.
He looks like somebody that'll be like on the Wild Thornberries or something.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to make a video now. It's just that clip of the dad, and he's just doing shit with his hands, and he's like, and it just has like a Jaguars logo on his shirt. He's like, Trevor Lawrence be like.
When him and Urban Meyer don't agree on the play call.
Now, are you gonna do that, or are you gonna write it in a notes app of your phone and forget it like the Kyle Larson thing?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is because we have audio evidence of what I meant now, so I can't forget.
Source
this video.
Source
literally this podcast
right now.
This is on video.
Yeah, where?
It's literally on YouTube.
Where
or
is it? I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna see it. Where is it?
We can't see the video, and we're still making it.
Yeah, where?
And you're like, well, not if we live streamed it.
Just making things up right now.
Yeah, so that was that game. The Jags have 2 wins on the season. How about that?
How? Literally how?
God.
I love this team, man. Love the Jags, baby.
You know what team I love? The old Cleveland Brownies.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I hate being happy when it comes to sports.
This game surprised me.
Yeah. I mean, it is just fitting how like last year all of the narratives were like the Browns are so much better without Odell, and everybody's like, no, stop it. And then literally the first game he's not there this season. They score 41 points. Nick Chubb had 137 rushing yards, including like a 60-yard run. Baker threw like a 60-yard bomb to DPJ. And Joe Burrow threw a lot of yards, but also threw it to the wrong team a lot. There was a 100-yard pick six by Denzel Ward. Just absolute ass kicking on every
level. Yeah, the Browns'
level.
defense has been shaky this season, but they did step up in this game, and it was very important to do that.
Yeah, when they're healthy, they're awesome. But like, if you're missing like one or two dudes, they are just butt ass.
You need every little flake or every little part of the offense. Or
what's unfortunate about games like this is that a team has to win. Well, it doesn't have to, but you know.
It could tie.
I just want both teams to walk out of there with a loss. I think that would be a whole lot better, in my opinion.
God, I love how stupid the AFC North is this season. Because 2 weeks ago the Bengals were the number 1 seed in the AFC, and this week they're last in the division. The Bengals beat the Steelers' asses. The Steelers barely beat the Browns like in a defensive game, and then the Browns just kicked the shit out of the Bengals. The Bengals also kicked the shit out of the Ravens.
And the Ravens are in the corner eating glue. As they're currently trailing 6-3 at halftime against the Dolphins.
Dude,
it's gonna be another Jags and Bills game.
Do not get your hopes up, because this has been the Ravens all year. They look like butt ass shit for 3 quarters, and then Lamar Jackson just decides to turn his monitor on.
The Ravens are gonna win 9-6. I'm calling it now.
He turns his monitor on in the 4th quarter and balls out, and I hate it.
Well,
he needs to shit his pants again.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do the Paul Pierce and get wheelchaired out because he shit himself?
Oh no. See, I feel like if certain teams could just go without it, like if you wear white pants like the Ravens mostly do, you got to do that. But if you're like, if it's a game where the Browns are wearing their brown pants, you just roll with it. Yeah. I feel like you could. Yeah, you could use that to your advantage, because if you smell really bad, nobody wants to tackle you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so God, I can't stop burping.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was that game. Go Browns. Patriots Panthers. Bill Belichick once again ending the career of Sam Darnold, pretty much.
Bullshit. The Dark Lord Belichick's just fucking over Darnold.
Yeah, honestly.
We've been over this. Darnold's being framed. He's better than this.
Yeah, honestly. It's
all part of the deep state.
Yeah. Big Candle doesn't want Sam Darnold to... That is a reference that literally only people on this show will get.
The brutal rivalry of Sam Darnold versus Daylight Savings Time.
That's how he got mono. They poisoned him. Darnold was 16 out of 33 for 170 yards and 3 interceptions, and I believe those 3 interceptions were on back-to-back-to-back possessions. Yeah, it was not good. McCaffrey came back, though, and he was all right. Mac Jones played football, and he just had to not fuck up to win.
McCorkle.
That's what they did. Yeah, sorry, McCorkle. He did try to twist a dude's ankle, which wasn't cool.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Why?
Yeah, he said that he thought that guy had the ball because he fumbled. And so you can, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it. Like, he's trying to, he's holding onto his ankle, and he's trying to bring him down, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was just a one-time thing. So
not cool, dude.
Yeah. Bold stance, trying to break somebody's ankle, not based. Actually pretty cringe. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about that game?
Smoking that McCorkle and cheese pack, but that's about it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't look now, though. The Patriots are only a game out of the lead in the division.
I swear, if the Patriots come back and win this division.
Oh, my mom's calling me. Sorry, Mom. I'll have to pick that up later. I'm doing a podcast.
The only reason I want the Patriots to win a division is to see Jack get mad.
Oh, God, I would love it. He's going to be so mad.
We need to record the moment when it happens.
And then I'm just going to be like, man, I thought Brady was a system quarterback. What's going on?
Yeah, Mac Jones is a system quarterback. Yeah. System of being a bitch. Oh.
Yeah, well, we all know that Belichick's a system coach. So
yeah. The Patriots are a system franchise. Foxborough's system city.
The system home field advantage. Yeah, so that was that. We don't have to talk about the next game.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nah, nobody cares about the Cowboys.
The Broncos were leading 30-0 after 3. Or actually a little bit past 3. It was kind of into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The Broncos defense lit Dak up pretty much all day.
Yeah.
Only getting touchdowns in garbage time. Good job, Dak.
Yeah. They had multiple drives in like the first quarter where they got all the way into Broncos territory and had like 4th and inches and went for it and didn't get it. And it was like, oh.
And then Bridgewater on the other side throwing 60-yard pass to a fucking Patrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Side note, what the hell is Dak short for?
I think it's short for Dakota.
Oh, I thought it was like Dacia or something.
What? Or Daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
Yeah, it's Dakota. Oh, his first name is Rain.
What?
R-A-Y. Rain Dakota Prescott.
He really got saddled with 2 terrible names. Like, just give yourself another one at that point.
Yeah, he did. It's called Dak.
No. Dak's not a name. That sounds like the noise my cat makes when it's about to throw up. Dak!
Oh, no. He's from a town called Sulphur, Louisiana, too. A very stinky town.
Of course, he stinks.
I'm sorry, Sulphur, Louisiana. I didn't mean to laugh at your town name.
Yeah, Dak, if you're listening, man, we don't need it, man. It's all good fun.
Yeah, it's all right, Dacia.
Dak Prescott, fan of the show.
Yeah. Noted Oofsides listener, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Well, when he's doing his warm-up, doing the fake
That's what I was
the field
gonna
with his...
Yeah, when he's doing like his little hip dance.
Yeah.
He's jamming the Oofsides.
Oh, my God.
That's how it should be. It should be mandated listening for every NFL player.
Yeah. So, yeah, we were overdue for the signature Cowboys stupid loss of the season. So, this is the latest I've ever seen it happen in the season. So,
I think we'll get another stupid one.
Yeah. The way the season's going, there's going to be another stupid loss
trying to
for
hurt
every
me.
team.
They have division opponents.
Yeah, but their division opponents are butt ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that they'll find a way to win, and it'll be an even worse loss.
Yeah.
Why is Dallas in the East anyway? Like, I know why, but why?
Historical precedent and
I know why.
Rivalries.
But why?
Because you...
That's stupid. Make new rivalries.
Anyway.
Go.
Moving on.
Fine. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Dick knows.
We're not having this discussion again. The Ravens beat the Vikings in the Battle of Purple, 34-31. Just another signature Vikings fourth quarter collapse and fourth quarter comeback for the Ravens, because that's literally the only way those two teams play football this year. Yeah, Lamar Jackson threw 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, just under 270 yards. Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins and didn't turn the ball over. Fucking Dalvin Cook had 17 yards for 110 carries. I'm sure nothing else is going on with him.
17 yards for 110 carries?
Sorry, other way around. 17 carries for 110 yards. That's
man, that's a running game.
Hey, I'm gonna do the math on that.
Jerome Bettis looking ass.
Yeah.
Do you like 0.17 yards every single time?
He's just handing it out, and he's just like taking one step and like, I'm good.
17 yards.
No, he has
110 carries. That is 0.15 yards per carry.
Oh damn, that's so close. Anyway,
very efficient.
That's that Jerome Bettis stat line from way back in the day. What was it 5 carries for 1 yard, 3 touchdowns?
Yeah. Wait, 0.15 yards per carry. I wonder how many is that in feet? Let's see.
Yeah, because he's
freedom units.
Times.
He probably
that's about 5.5 inches per carry.
Oh, so he's better than James Conner.
Yeah.
He moves a penis length every time he takes the ball.
Whoa, 5 inches. Look at Mr. Rockefeller over here.
God damn it.
Making my little acorn jealous over here.
Anyway, this is the Vikings' third overtime game of the season. The Vikings have almost played an extra game just in overtime.
Yeah.
So
When are they going to tie?
Honestly, yeah. They got stupid close week 1. We need our signature Vikings tie already.
I feel cheated that we haven't had a tie yet this year.
Yeah.
My thing is, if it's not happened yet, it might not happen.
Don't you put that evil on us.
Week 18 for the division for one of these teams, they're going to end in a tie.
Nah, it's a Jags and Jets are going to tie.
Yeah, that was back in 2018 when the Browns went on their little run. There was a scenario where if they won out, everybody else lost, and then in week 17 the Colts and Titans tied, they would get in the playoffs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just want to imagine the scenes that happened. I always have bad memories of the Browns and ties. You know. Was it? Yep.
Good old 2018. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I say L?
Yeah, L.
Okay, Lions fan.
Yeah, but at least I'm prepared for it. I'm used to it. I don't want to burn my whole city down.
Well, yeah, that's the only team that hasn't won yet this season.
Well, shut up.
They even lost on bye week. Look at the score.
Oh, yeah, they did. Beverly Hills 90210, Detroit Lions 3.
And that's the Vikings-Ravens game. Game of the millennium. Maybe game of all time. The Miami Dolphins, vaunted Miami Dolphins fight. I was going to say roll into Houston, but the game was in Miami. I already fucked this up.
I'm at the wrong track.
The vaunted Houston Texans roll into Miami, but unfortunately fall to the mighty Dolphins 17-9, who advance to 2-7.
Why would
this game was
try and win?
Awful. Tua missed the game. It was like a last-second announcement that he was injured. Tyrod Taylor played his first game since week 2, and he threw 3 interceptions.
Speaking of Tua.
Yeah, Jake Brisket threw 2 picks. There was on back-to-back plays interceptions at one point in this game. What the fuck happened to the Dolphins, dude?
They've collapsed in one season.
I'm so disappointed in Dolphins.
Honestly.
I thought Brian Flores was going to bring him back to the promised land, and he's just not.
This team just fell apart.
They're like the Jaguars of 2017, but without the playoff appearance.
Yeah, let's not talk about that either.
Fuck you, Heinz Field.
And their
That's
season
what I'm saying right now, Garrett.
Their season is so weird because they have 3 one-score losses. Like they could very easily be like 5-4 and right in the mix, but like the Raiders lost, the Jaguars lost, which was inexplicable, and then the Falcons lost. Like they lost on game-winning field goals 3 times in 5 weeks, and then they've also gotten absolutely shit kicked by like 4 other teams. It's so weird.
Gonna be honest, I don't get the strategy.
Yeah.
If we want to go meta for a little bit, speaking of the Dolphins, Brissett just got hurt, and Tua is coming in with a broken finger.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
He didn't.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What the? Who do they have left?
That's it. They only have 2 QBs.
That's what I'm saying. Is who's left?
They'd have to bring in like a tight end or something to run Wildcat the rest of the game. They don't have any other quarterbacks.
Oh, who's?
I'm telling you, this game's gonna end 9-6.
Alvin Kamara is listed as the Saints' third string quarterback right now. By the way, he's their emergency quarterback. Yeah, they only have. Oh my god, they only have 2 active quarterbacks. I guess they would bring in like a kicker or punter probably to play, or just play out a Wildcat.
I need some punter quarterback action.
Oh my god. Well, okay, on their practice squad, they have Jake Dolegala.
Who?
He is
tell me you don't know
quarterback.
Jake Dolegala?
Yeah, he played at Central Connecticut.
Classic school.
Yeah.
Blue blood.
Just bring Marino back at this point.
Honestly. I don't root for injuries, but part of me does kind of want to see what they do. Let me see if Michael Pallardy, their punter, or Jason Sanders has ever played quarterback at any level. Let's see. Okay, their punter has never played quarterback, so that's bad. What about Sanders? Sanders was also kicker. I don't know. What position did he play in? Oh no. They are literally that meme I have of Dan Campbell when he was in Miami. And it's a picture of him standing at the podium, which says, "All right, can anybody here throw?" Oh no.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, both of those teams are butt ass shit. And yeah. Any other closing thoughts?
Wait, about what?
I think we covered it.
All right. Chargers, Eagles. The Chargers classic thing of playing down to a shitty opponent. They had to fucking rely on a last-second field goal. The Chargers are kind of falling apart. I know they won, but like, bro,
they're not as good as I thought they would be.
No,
Yeah, because the first
Eagles are
couple weeks
shitty.
they played up to a lot of big opponents, and we thought we were going to be the team to beat in the West.
Yeah, Herbert's great and all, but he can't keep playing hero ball. It's like Mahomes. It's got to tip eventually.
I mean, he played a fucking awesome game. It's 32-38 for 356 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you only scored 27 points out of that.
Yeah. It's like they get to the red zone and they just don't.
They went for it on 4th down 4 times.
And how many times did they convert?
2.
Well, convert more. There you go.
Jalen Hurts only threw 17 passes too.
Why aren't teams hiring me? Like, I would make such a good coach. I would have had him get the 4th down there.
You might be onto something here.
Yeah.
Well, you do know the rule. If they fire the head coach, then put in a new one.
True.
They are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
What if a team just fired and rehired their coach every week? Because the fired head coach game is can't lose.
It's just, I can't think of a comparison.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I don't really give a shit about either of these teams. Anyway.
Yeah.
Cardinals 49ers. How about Colt fucking McCoy?
Dude.
That's in 2021.
Colt McCoy.
Hell yeah.
He's really going to have this resurgence right now, huh?
Damn right.
Yeah.
He's going to be like Doug Flutie, just fucking off for a decade and then coming back and balling out.
Yeah.
Society if Colt McCoy didn't get hurt in 2010.
True.
Yeah. So his stat line, he was 22-26, 249 yards. I mean, not the most impressive yard total. I think his average air yards per pass was like 3 yards. But like, that's all you need to beat the 49ers right now because they are not good. Their starting running back, I believe, Benjamin is who it was, got hurt immediately. And also, remember that they didn't have DeAndre Hopkins or AJ Green or Kyler Murray. And they still just rolled over the 49ers.
Yeah, and Watt's hurt too.
Yep.
He's out for the season.
Yeah, Connor had 3 touchdowns. On the other side, Jimmy Garoppolo just continuing to be mediocre. And they really couldn't run the ball outside of Eli Mitchell. So, starting to think Kyle Shanahan might be on the hot seat here because everybody's like, "Oh man, he's good. He's good. His team's just always hurt." And it's like, well, they're all healthy this year and they still suck.
I mean, Kyle Shanahan also has the distinction of choking not 1 but 2 Super Bowls by not chewing up the clock while they have a huge lead.
Yeah.
So, starting to think he's running out of chances.
Yeah. And he's one of those coaches that if he gets fired, somebody will scoop him up immediately. But like,
yeah,
it ain't working. Also, the 49ers have not won a single home game this year. And I believe they've lost 11 of their last 12 home games.
Poor fans.
Yeah. So, L? Yeah.
So, There's new news about the Dolphins game going on right now, where apparently Brissett was cleared to re-enter the game, but Brian Flores stopped him on the way back onto the field and pointed at Tua, and Tua re-entered the game, and Brissett was pissed about it, apparently. So
that's interesting because Brissett's like one of the ultimate locker room guys too.
Yeah,
you'd have to do a lot to piss him off.
Yeah, he's that locker room's falling apart. It's got to be.
Oh my god. Good old Dolphins. So
yeah,
throw back to that YouTube video that it's like every Dolphins playoff win from the last 20 years, and it's just nothing.
God, I feel
that. Sunday night football, the Titans against the Rams. The Titans, without Derrick Henry, they picked up Adrian Peterson off the couch, who had a whopping 10 carries for 21 yards, but it don't fucking matter because they steamroll over the Rams 28-16. It was not even that close. It was 28-6 for a good portion of this game.
Once again, you laughed at me for picking the Titans over the Rams.
I didn't laugh at you. I just didn't agree with it.
Source?
So, the fucking people kind of sleep on the Titans because nobody likes to acknowledge the fact that Ryan Tannehill's been really fucking good since he got there.
Yeah.
My thing is it's clouded by like the two worst losses we have.
Yeah.
Like everybody cares about Derrick Henry, but the rest of that team is good.
Yeah.
I mean, now they have Jones, they have Tannehill.
Mike Vrabel's a really good coach.
Yes, he is. AJ Brown and Julio Jones, they finally have both of them at the same time. And like, honestly, I can see when Derrick Henry comes back, because he'll probably be back for the playoffs. Like Peterson could probably just be a really good third down back if you just need like 2 yards.
Yeah,
he's still got a little gas. So
yeah, put him in a Frank Gore. You just need 2 or 3 yards situation. Yeah. That's
you just need him to hit somebody.
Yeah, go a little bit. Just do the bare minimum.
Yeah. Let's talk about that interception that Matt Stafford threw, though. Noah.
Yeah.
Come get your man.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I never saw it. So according to me, it never happened. Matthew Stafford's God, and I'll not be listening to any other statements.
It's like he watched Carson Wentz last week throw that terrible pick six, and he was like, I got to try that shit. It was bad. Oh, no. So, honestly, like, I wouldn't put too much into this for the Rams losing. Like, they were bound to have a bad loss, and the Titans are still really good. So, yeah.
Yeah, every team's going to lose eventually.
Yeah. Like the Bears did on Monday night.
Does that work in the opposite way? The teams win eventually?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Actually, I think all of us as football fans lost on Monday night because I'm not going to say the game was rigged, but it sure as hell felt like it.
That shit was so stupid.
The Bears had like 10 points taken off the field taken off the board for just like completely bullshit penalties.
Like, I remember, like last year or 2 years ago when all these gambling sites were legalized?
That was last year.
The NFL dived in and immediately made their bed with them. Like, I was the only person against it because I figured shit like this was going to happen. Would be refs manipulating the outcomes of these games to cover spreads and all that dumb shit just for money. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The reffing has been so bad this year, and
it really has.
It keeps getting worse, and it's all because of all the legalized gambling that they've added. They probably have directions to keep these games close or run the spread or whatever it is that they need to do. It sucks.
Yeah, the low point of the game was the taunting penalty that basically negated a third down stop by the Bears and gave the Steelers the ball back. Where I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He was on the Steelers practice squad, I believe. Cassius Marsh. And he sacked Ben Roethlisberger on third down. And as the punting unit's jogging on the field, he stared at the Steelers sideline before trotting back to the other side where the ref, whose name currently escapes me, and I want to put him on blast for it, basically stepped back and hip checked him as he ran by and then flagged him for taunting. And let the Steelers offense come back out on the field and take the lead after that. It was bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah. The Bears did manage, though. I believe they made a stop, got the ball back. Justin Fields drove him down, and then instead of throwing a Hail Mary, Matt Nagy, the offensive genius, decided to try to kick a 65-yarder on Heinz Field's shitty-ass turf. Notoriously shitty-ass turf.
Wasn't it into the open end, too?
I believe so, and it was 10 yards short. God. Matt Nagy.
I cannot believe
worst.
Matt Nagy exists. Like,
dude,
if Shanahan gets fired from the Niners, that's where he should go. Like, he'll at least make him competent. Matt Nagy's just like, he's like an alternate universe where he was a good coach, but he got space jammed and it removed all of his coaching talent.
Well, he did get space jammed by the double doink because he won Coach of the Year that year. So,
that's right.
So they got double doinked, and like we all remember that shot of him just standing there with his mouth open, like what the fuck just happened? And I shit you not, in the offseason when they did kicker tryouts that season, they had all the kickers try that exact field goal from that exact length. Like he was haunted by it. Like he had to keep reminding his team, like, this is how our season came to an end last year. Remember, guys? And instead of just fucking burying it and moving on and being like, whatever, we'll get him next year. He's like, no, we need to think about the double doink over and over and over again. And since then, he has been genuinely one of the worst coaches in the NFL.
Oh.
God,
that's
I love / hate Matt Nagy.
That's the Bears for you.
He is the perfect coach for them. So
you're right. Yeah, he's just perfectly incompetent.
Yeah. So, and that was week 9.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, football.
Did we miss anything important? Oh yeah, Jack conveniently didn't show up the second time the Bills have lost in a really close, embarrassing way. So, thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Let's move on to pick thems, shall we?
No.
Starting with the game that is currently on right now, Ravens-Dolphins. We all picked the Ravens, except Steven, who picked the Dolphins.
It's paid off.
They're currently up 6-3. So, they have a quarterback controversy mid-game right now.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Who is Albert Wilson? And why is he credited as having a pat? Oh my God, he's probably going to play quarterback if like Tua gets hurt. Oh no. So we already picked that game. Let's jump forward to Sunday, starting with Bills-Jets.
This is a trap game.
They just lost to the Jets.
You know what I hate about this, Noah? Is it kind of is.
Yeah.
Because the Bills are not playing well and the Jets are playing great.
My brain says Bills, but I want the Jets and Mike White.
You already know my pick.
God damn it.
I'm picking the Bills. I'm not making this a majority Jets.
You know what?
Pick.
Give me the Jets again.
Fuck off.
I do not learn my lesson. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bills. The best part about the Pick'ems sheet is Garrett and I are all the way to the left, and Noah and Steven are all the way to the right, so we look like we're warring factions right now.
Political compass.
Yeah. God damn it. Buccaneers football team.
Bucks.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah,
give me the Bucks.
Give me a buck. Buck.
Although, Washington did play him really close in the playoff game last year.
Well, that was also last year.
I want to lock the Bucks.
Damn it.
The Washingtons are so weird because they're basically invisible.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from them since Fitzpatrick got hurt.
Yeah. So, Heineke plays like well enough to keep it close, but they always lose.
Yeah.
Falcons, Cowboys.
Remember the last time these two played?
I do. Give me the boys.
I feel like some stupid's gonna happen in this game, but I'll still take the Cowboys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys.
Fuck
Do it.
Swear to God.
Do it.
Cowboys.
Yeah, there we go. Saints, Titans.
Titan.
Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
Yeah, this is the yo-yo game for the Saints, so give me the Titans as well. Advanced Analytics says they will lose. So, if you take a look at the trends,
Stats are never wrong.
yeah. Jags, Colts. It's Trevor Lawrence versus Carson Wentz.
I think the Colts take this one.
I
really want the Jags to win.
I'm
genuinely hate how much hesitation we all have.
You know what? You know what? I do not care. I am locking the Jags.
What?
Fucking...
That's a.
I'll take the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts.
It's a Colts majority against Steven's Jags lock.
The Jags are going to win. I want to point out the Jags are going to win this game.
The Jags now will win this game.
It's going to happen.
I got a feeling.
They are going to drag themselves kicking and screaming back into the wild card race. Like, genuinely, they're only like 2 wins out of.
And they play
shot.
against like the Jets and some stupid teams coming up, so they
God.
they could piece together a 6-6 record here pretty soon.
Do we want to see Urban Meyer in the playoffs?
Yes,
absolutely the fuck not.
No, because then he'll think that it's easy again, and he'll.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Oh baby, Lions Steelers.
Why is this a game I could see the Lions winning?
Well, last season when the Steelers had that embarrassing loss to the Bengals, this is just going to be that again.
True.
So,
yeah.
Lions.
But I got to rep the brand. It's got to be a Steelers win.
This is just the game where, like, I always pick the Lions and Steven's going to always pick the Steelers, so we just kind of butt heads at this.
I mean, the noodle arm Ben Roethlisberger's probably going to fuck up. The Steelers are probably going to lose, but I can't say the Lions are going to win a game. No way. Not against the Steelers. Dan Campbell can't have that kind of victory against the Steelers.
God, I hope he does.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh, please.
I think I might actually drink water if that happens.
Should I flip a coin for this?
I'm going with the Lions. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to be on the flip
That's
side of the
based.
Steelers.
All right. I thought about locking it.
Are you trying to lose locks 2 weeks in a row?
You actually don't do it. Your locks are bad.
Yeah. Wait, no. Oh, true. Yeah, if I lock the Lions, they're going to lose. Browns, Patriots.
This could be a close game.
Go Browns.
I'm going Browns, yeah.
Go Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
I know they don't have Nick Chubb, but they have the Ernest Johnson, so.
Oh, true. Pick the Browns.
Yeah.
I don't think McCorkle's any match for Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe you can just grab their ankles.
God, there's a lot of leg abuse because, like, the Lions are biting people's knees off, and then McCorkle's twisting their ankles.
McCorkles.
Yeah,
Smoking
the New England McCorkles. Vikings, Chargers.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Hey, look, it's both teams that find ways to either lose or be close in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we haven't had enough Chargers one-score losses this year.
I just hope both teams have a good time. How about that?
Is that a tie?
I mean, somebody else say so. Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. I think they're still good.
I'm gonna say Vikings, honestly.
I'm gonna take the Chargers too.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Steven.
I'm taking risks. You guys are just pussies.
Oh my god.
Damn liberals.
I can't wait to make the Steven versus all section on the spreadsheet and see what his record is.
Oh, mine's probably so bad.
Yeah. Panthers, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Like,
Well,
come on.
Cardinals, yeah.
Cam Newton's not going to be active, right?
All right, hear me out. I'm gonna be taking the Cardinals as well. I can't even think of a counter argument, actually.
I mean, PJ Walker, dude.
You know what? Lock the Cardinals.
PJ1 Walker, he's not going to be built into it yet. The Cardinals are spin out.
This is a win-win. If I get my lock right, I get my Cardinals lock. If I'm cursed, we force feed a win to Sam Darnold.
Oh, true.
Yeah, or PJ Walker, whoever's starting. So, yeah. Eagles, Broncos.
I'm gonna lock the Broncos.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Broncos.
I was gonna coin flip this one. Actually, I'm gonna roll some dice. Okay.
You have an Eagles and Broncos dice?
I don't, but I do have a full set of dice. And I'm gonna... Okay, so I want you guys to make your pick. And while you're making your pick, I'm gonna roll about 5 dice, and then I'm gonna add up the total. Okay?
I'm going Eagles.
Even number, Eagles. Odd number, Broncos.
I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Okay. 51. 56. 58. 65. 68. 76. Even. Shit. It was Eagles, right?
Yes.
Okay, Eagles it is.
I'll also be taking the Eagles.
What the fuck?
This is one of
Now it's
one of
not
those
with
stupid
Steven
games.
earlier. Now it's me versus everybody. And I
For
like the
reference-
Broncos.
I rolled
Matt.
7 dice. So.
Matt, I said Eagles.
Oh, you did? I thought you said
Yeah.
Broncos.
No.
I do MR have the stupid. Okay.
Yeah, dumb.
Seahawks, Packers.
Okay, this depends if Aaron Rodgers is back or not.
I think he is playing.
Okay, then Packers.
Because either way, you have COVID Rodgers versus Fingies Wilson. So, I think the Seahawks defense is such butt ass shit that even with Jordan Love, I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yeah, Packers.
Packers. Actually, no, fuck the Packers and take the Seahawks.
I mean, fuck the Packers, but like, I want my win. So,
Nah, I got pride.
yeah, true.
That's how.
Chiefs, Raiders.
I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
Same. Even with all their turmoil, I think the Raiders are a more fundamentally sound football team.
Yeah.
And Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense is still broken.
Yeah. Mahomes is playing too much hero ball. I'll pick the Raiders. Their defense
Raiders.
is terrible too.
Yeah. Yep. And finally, Monday night, Rams-Niners.
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams. It's not even close.
If I didn't already lock the Cardinals, I'd lock the Rams. So.
The last time we said it would be close, I believe, was Bills Jaguars. So definitely not hoping for that kind of scenario.
Yeah. So for reference, we talked about it before the show. Our pick'ems last week. Me and Steven tied, or no, sorry, Garrett won at 7 and 8. Steven and I went 6 and 9. Nice. Jack went 5 and 10, and Noah with a whopping 3 and 12.
I'm just better. Like, I'm sorry you guys are so bad at picking.
Also, we lost all 5 locks. The Bengals, Cowboys, Bills, Packers, and Jets lock.
One of these is not like the other.
But it's fine, because this week we've got so much better locks. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
And the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna win
Love
that
me some
one.
football. And this has been Oofsides. Go Dolphins, even though
Go
3 out of 4
Tigers.
of us picked the Ravens
Go
for the
Tigers.
game that's happening right now. Any closing thoughts, you guys?
Football?
Football?
Question mark?
Asking for a friend. What's Paxton Lynch up to these days?
Probably playing a lot of Fortnite. Let's see.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Paxton Lynch. Let's see. He is on the Saskatchewan Roughriders in the CFL.
Is that Rough Riders? Is that one word or two words?
One word.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta be specific.
Yeah, Rough Riders or Rough Riders?
That really pisses me off that the CFL had like 7 teams, or they had 8 teams, and 2 of them were called the Rough Riders. And they were both like, one of us is gonna have to change, and neither of them did.
Well,
So
they're
were just
different.
like,
One has a space.
I just need to go back and watch like an old CFL game, so they'll be like, I forgot how to do a Canadian accent for a second, but they're like, it's the Rough Riders versus the Rough Riders.
On TSN 9.
Yeah. The Nueve. And on that note, for all the boys, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Dice. Oh no, I dropped my dice.